played a good team today. Welcome to the Sweet 16. All games are going to be tough. We just have to continue to adjust. But we want more. We have to play better and limit our mistakes. And everyone, we all want to contribute. So we're just going to move forward, learn from this game, and have different results in the future.
What do you think was your biggest mistake today that you made as a team?
Our biggest mistakes came down to the difference in points off turnovers, rebounding, and just the energy. The team we played today had to play with high energy, and that helped them throughout the game. So just those 3 points kind of dictated the game.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions? Please take the microphone.
Rochard, a question about rebounding tonight. Dijon is a good team in rebounding, but tonight this Ludwigsburg team gets you in trouble because all the players, like even the 1, the 2, the 3, got really effective in the rebound. How do you explain this?
That's one of the things some teams use it to their advantage, They have the guards go rebound. We have a great system here, so we'll be able to adjust to it. And we'll keep it in our mind moving forward. Our bigs will require more from our bigs. We didn't have any bigs in double-digit rebounding tonight. So it will just require more from us, but we're capable of it.
Justin Simon was really difficult to guard tonight.
Yeah, hats off to Justin Simon. He's a good player.
Next, we have the statement of the guest coach, Nenad Markovic from Dijon.
First of all, congratulations to Ludwigsburg. They play like they play always. They play very good, very tough. They push their defensive plan always until the limit, and this is the big advantage. And we talk about this a lot, and we try to make a plan to adjust. Unfortunately, we was not able to, because if you take statistic and you see they scored 34 points out of the turnovers, and they had 9 offensive rebounds more. They forced 9 turnovers more. You understand there is no game, and we could not compete, and we could not box out, we could not pass the ball, we could not organize our offenses. And actually, we was preparing for all this. We just didn't have enough concentration, strength, and to do it. Or Ludwigsburg is that good, and we cannot do it at all against them. I'm not sure, because one moment we look like junior team playing against senior team, because they push us around, they grab all the rebounds, they shoot 3 3-point shots, and then they put pressure, and we cannot organize our offense. So it's a very frustrating game for me, but it's, in other hand, a great game of Ludwigsburg.
Thank you very much. Do you think playing a tough game against Riga last Friday and this weekend in the National League, both wins, I think, played a role in not having maybe enough energy today?
No, I think this is the schedule that we need to adjust, and even if we lost in Riga on Friday, we needed to play another game on Tuesday, and then we will play this game on Thursday if we win. So imagine, they think organization of both BCL and French League think that this is normal. And how you find out about these 5 games in 9 days, I think is not normal. But Friday, Sunday, okay, it's something that we need to deal with. We are a professional team, and I think the guys didn't have perfect days to recover, but for all team, it's going to be in one moment will be the same. It's going to be too many games in small amount of days. So I think we are professional, and we need to adjust as much as possible.
Thank you. Are there any questions?
This Ludwigsburg team put a lot of pressure, even when you give the ball.
Inbound the ball.
Even in the 2, 3, first, second, that's a different style. Not habitual style. It was difficult to counter that tonight.
Look, we was ready for this. As I said in the earlier, we was preparing for this. I play against the same coach with two different teams, with Tenerife and with Gaziantep. I know his style. He's famous of his style, and his teams always play aggressive and tough. And we was working on this. Now we couldn't execute anything basically except the first 5 minutes because they really put tremendous pressure, and we was not able to get out of this. Now we need to see the video and we need to understand why this happens like this, and again I give credit to Ludwigsburg because what they do really, really good, and they put a lot of energy and hustle, and the problem was not just this. Problem was also after, when you bring the ball to organize your offense, in defense to different situation, and especially defensive rebound. So it's not just the big defensive pressure of Ludwigsburg.
Just a word about the 33-32, 17 minutes. Then you got like 11-0. That was perhaps the key moment of the game because you were trailing them at this moment.
Yeah, there is many key moments of the game. You break 11-0 in favor of the other team, but maybe you try to come back and erase this 11-0, but we was not able to. And every time in the second half, when we come down to 14, 13 points, we get immediately 1, 2, 3 point shots back again, and they go back again 17, 18 points. So in crucial moments also they shoot very well from 3 points. And yeah, I mean, this is the team who push, who play tough, and then they use certain moments to break the game, and then that's what they did in the second quarter.
Thank you very much. Any more questions? Thank you very much. Thank you. We continue with the home team. I have with me now Coach John Patrick of MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg and Justin Simon, the top scorer of today's game. We always start with a player. Justin, your statement to the game.
I thought we followed the game plan well. These guys lead the Champions League in offensive rebounds, and we limited them to 3 tonight. We applied some pressure. They have some great guards, and we forced 19 turnovers tonight. So that was big, and we limited ours on the offensive end. Got some pretty good looks. Shared the wealth. Everybody played a part in this one tonight, and I thought we executed very well on both ends.
Another big game for you tonight. The Champions League has been kind of your competition this season. Is that how do you feel about your performance or overall performance in the Basketball Champions League?
Every night I just try to, get out there, make plays, and make an impact any way I can, to help the team win and contribute in any way. BBL, Champions League, it doesn't matter. I kind of have that mindset going into it. But Champions League basketball is a different brand of basketball versus the BBL. So it's a European style basketball, and I just try to play with pace and cause havoc, stick to the game plan, make plays on both ends, and like I said, just try to help my team win in any way possible.
Thank you. Are there any questions for Justin Simon?
It was your best performance, I think. In Ludwigsburg, do you prefer international competitions?
I'm a competitor, so it doesn't matter. Like I said, BBL, Champions League. I'm gonna get after it on both ends. Really hang my hat on the defensive end. I feel like when I rebound the ball, good things happen. I feel like when we win the rebound count, which we did tonight, I think we give ourselves a great chance to win. So I mean, like I said, European style basketball, BBL, German league, it doesn't matter. I'm going to get after it on both ends and try to make winning plays.
Thank you.
Just one more question. Could you imagine to win the Champions League for $1 million of euro?
That would be major. That would be major. We always play to win. We're looking forward to our next matchup. We kind of want to be where our feet are. We don't want to think too far ahead. So we want to just go game by game, and hopefully, the dominoes fall where they do, where we get that luxury to play in, a champion game.
Thank you very much. That's it. Thank you. We continue with the statement of the head coach of MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, John Patrick.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very proud of the guys. After a big road win in Alba, I felt like it was dangerous that maybe we would not bring the same energy. Dijon started out very well. They were well prepared for us, and they jumped on us. But like Justin said, we forced a lot of turnovers. We played against the team that averaged 16 offensive rebounds and also forced 16 turnovers a game. And I felt like being more aggressive was a key to our win. Also that Justin had 0 turnovers while he was creating. James Woodard took care of the ball, had plus 28. He turned 28 years old yesterday, so that was an omen. And we got great input from the bench. We got great intensity from the bench. We had some silly turnovers, but we kept our head and didn't let it bother us. And again, controlling, for the most part, their 2 excellent guards, David Holston and Kadeen, who was also excellent for us 2 seasons ago. I felt like was a key to the victory.
This was the first game of another 6 games in the top 16 round. How do you feel about Dijon compared to the other teams where we're facing Galatasaray on Monday?
Yeah, I have to say we're very lucky to have been first in our group in the first stage, so we had a little bit of a break. Dijon had a big battle against Riga during the week, the last 2 weeks, so we were a little bit fresher. I think that was an advantage, but Dijon is an excellent team. They've had some huge wins in the French league, and for all of the teams that are playing international, playing Champions League, it's a real balancing act because both competitions are very important to the players. It's so much fun to have our games broadcast in the U.S. At home on YouTube. We have a lot of people watching live, and it's a reason that many of the guys came this season because we're playing Champions League, and they were excited to play Champions League. But at the same time, we don't want to let up in the German league. So we take it one game at a time, but there's a special motivation when you go up against a guy like Kadeen or David Holston, who was the MVP of the French league. Rashard Kelly, who's from my neighborhood back home, one of my high school teammates, was his high school coach. It's a small world, and when we play in these international games, these big names are very motivating to play against. But we take it a game at a time.
Thank you very much. Gibt es Fragen an den Head Coach?
A question. You played with a different point guard. Lots of your players can play different position. Is it the trademark of your coaching and your team?
I would say that we, in general, play full court. We make it a full court game. So, yeah, I've done that during my coaching career. I played like this, and I coach like this, that it's important that guys can play more than one position, and it's important that sometimes guys who are usually shooting guards, like Tremel Dardenne, our 40-year-old Goldie Oldie, he's now a center. He played for most of his career in EuroLeague as a 2-man or a 3-man, and now he plays as a center. And Ethan Happ is kind of like a point center. And yeah, we do play different positions. So versatility, or Vielseitigkeit in German is what they say, but this versatility is very important. But everybody has to take care of the ball, and everybody has to play defense. That's the rules.
Any more questions for John Patrick? Not today? Okay. Thank you very much. Monday again against Galatasaray in the Basketball Champions League for the MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. And thank you very much. Have a good night.